Hello, and welcome to the Thrive Mindset Podcast. I am so glad you are here with me. My name is Carrie Dahle, and I am your host. I am an entrepreneur, author, podcaster, manifester, and motivator. And I am on a mission to empower you to create the life of your dreams. If you are looking to up-level your life, relationships, finances, productivity, and success, you have come to the right place. I will share with you tools, resources, strategies, my failures, and my successes that have all helped me achieve the life of my dreams. It is my goal with this podcast to help you see your potential and empower you to create the life of your dreams. So let's get to it. Welcome back to the Thrive Mindset Podcast, a place where we explore everything you need to thrive in life and live your best life. I'm your host, Carrie Dahle, and today we are diving headfirst into the world of joy, positivity, and the incredible potential of a joy list. But before we jump in, I want to remind you to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already and leave us a review. Your feedback fuels my mission to help you thrive. Now let's get started. Imagine it is a beautiful Monday morning. And yes, I am aware that for some, Mondays are not the most beautiful days in your mind, but they can be. So let's just imagine that your weekend was amazing and this is a gorgeous Monday morning. The skies are blue, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping, everything is just beautiful, right? The whole world seems to be painted in these hues of just beauty and positivity. You feel amazing and your day is full of promise. That feeling, that moment, that is the perfect moment to do something that can truly change your life for better. And that is creating a joy list. Joy, my friends, is not just an emotion. It is seriously a state of being, a way of living life to its fullest. It's that sparkle in your eyes when you see something beautiful. The warmth in your heart when you connect with a loved one. And like that lightness, right? That spring in your step when you're doing something that you truly adore. It is this feeling that beats all else. Joy is the emotion that is listed at the very top of the emotional scale. I don't know how many of you have seen this scale, but basically, if you start at the bottom and you work your way up, the bottom is like fear and grief and despair. And then you move on up to insecurity and jealousy, hatred, anger, discouragement, and you continue to move up these rungs, right? Then you go into doubt, overwhelm, boredom, hopefulness, and you continue to move on up to, positive expectations, belief, enthusiasm, passion. But joy is the very top of that. It is the best emotional feeling you can have. And that joy is what's going to draw to you everything that you are working to manifest into your life. So what exactly is a joy list? Well, it's a tool that I think is so powerful, and it's not just any list, right? It is truly like this treasure of happiness. It is a lifeline that you can grab onto when life gets tough. It is something that you can turn to whenever you just aren't feeling it. Like whenever you are not feeling like you can overcome the negative, or whenever you were just feeling like in a slump, or even if you're just in that state of like boredom, right? You're not at the bottom of the rung of an emotional ladder, but you're not even close to the top. And you can use this to work your way up. You can use this to empower yourself and excite yourself and remind yourself of that feeling and those feelings that you have had and do have. So here's a little challenge for you. First, take a moment to pause and reflect on the things that bring you joy. Think about the small pleasures that light you up in this world. These can be simple things like your morning cup of coffee. It could be a chat with one of your best friends. It could be the sound of rain on your windows. But think about whatever it is that makes you happy. I have, there are lots of things. I would say currently, because I live in Southern Oregon and we have periods in the summer where we tend to get some smoke. Some years it's a day or two, and some years it's weeks. And we have been surrounded by fires for the last several weeks. And until a few days ago, we just had this weighty barrage of smoke in our area. And it immediately puts me in this bad mood, right? It immediately makes me feel sluggish and slow, unmotivated, just kind of down. And so for me right now, because I'm sitting here looking out my windows in my office and the sky is blue, I can see the mountains crystal clear. There isn't even a scent of smoke in the air. That was joyful for me. Being in my yard and taking care of the plants and picking plants from my garden, that is true joy for me right now. Going on a walk with my dog. Oh, I love that. Spending time with my husband in the morning I have coffee. These are just things that make me truly joyful. So think about what that is for you, right? Think about those things that make you happy. And then I want you to cast this really wide net and think about all the other diverse sources of joy in your life. And I mean, these things could be like hobbies or your favorite places, the activities that make your heart sing. You know, again, for me, that'd be like gardening, traveling. Traveling is huge for me. Being able to go somewhere warm and sit in the sun, that is bliss. But really expand beyond just right now and today, what makes you happy, and think about all the big things that make you happy. And then here's the fun part. Sit down and write it all out. Write them down and be specific. Like capture the true essence of that source of joy. What is it about this moment that makes you feel alive? What is it about doing that activity that makes you just beam with joy? If you were to ask me to show you my joy list, it would be something like this. Savoring a rich cup of coffee while sitting at a Parisian cafe, visiting with the love of my life, and just watching the people walk by. Or a spontaneous dance party in my living room with my favorite music playing and my favorite friends around. The warmth of like a cozy blanket when it's a rainy day and you have the best book in your lap. A really heartfelt conversation with one of my really good girlfriends, and just time flying by and feeling the conversation with the laughing and the uncontrollable laughs that come when you are with that very best friend. Visiting a beach resort and sitting there in the sun next to the pool, reading my favorite book, taking a walk on the sand. These are the things that would be in my joy list. These are the things that truly fill me up. And when I'm in a state that is not as high on that emotional ladder that I want to be, that can really just bring me up a notch, just excite me. They're my go-to sources of happiness. They're my lifelines when life challenges me and when it's looming. They are my lifeline when there is smoke outside. I cannot tell you how many times over the past couple of weeks where I have opened up my journal and just read and closed my eyes and imagined each of those moments and imagined being in those situations, because without it, I just felt So work on that. Work on creating that list for yourself. Work on really finding a way to up your energy, up your emotion, and up yourself to a level of joy. But let's dive into why joy is even so crucial. Joy is not just a fleeting emotion. It is seriously, like I've just been saying, it is transformative, right? It has a way of changing your state of being. It has this incredible power to elevate your energetic vibration and take you from a negative mindset to a positive one. And when you are in this state of joy, your energetic vibration resonates at this high frequency. And this shift not only will change your mood, but it also attracts other positive energy and opportunities into your life, right? It is like this total magnet of all the things you desire. When you are vibrating on this high frequency of joy, you become this manifesting powerhouse. The universe responds to your elevated energy with aligning its circumstances, and your dreams start becoming a real reality. Your joy list is going to be more than just a collection of moments. It is going to be a toolkit for transforming your mindset and manifesting your ideal life. So I invite you to do this, to join me on this seriously beautiful journey, to create your own joy list. And remember that joy can be found in the simplest of moments. It truly is a choice that we make. It's an outlook on life that can change how you see the world and how things move towards you. Your joy list is going to be your secret to staying positive no matter what life throws at you, because things happen, right? Not every day is perfect. COVID happens, death happens, accidents, things happen. They just happen. And it's how you handle those moments that is important. So let your joy list be like your compass to keep your energetic vibration high. I can tell you today that part of my joy is knowing that this is the 30th episode of the Thrive Mindset podcast. That seems like a huge milestone to me. And yes, I know it's 30 and it's not 100 and it's not 50, but it's heading there. And just the fact that I have now done this 30 times, and the fact that you all keep coming back and you keep motivating me to give you more and share more, that brings me so much joy, right? That makes all of this worth it to me. And so I invite you to also find those things that bring you joy, to focus on the things in life that make you happy. Because when you not only raise your vibration, but you focus on the things in life that make you happy, it's amazing how your world opens up to new things. It's amazing how your life can shift. And I can see how joy has totally helped in aligning Thrive Mindset and has turned this dream, this idea that I had to helping and supporting other people into something bigger than I ever imagined. And I don't think it's stopping here. So I can only imagine what all of your joys will bring into your life. And I would love to hear about your journey to joy. I would love you to share and post comments and just share your moments of happiness with me. Let it be an inspiration for you and to all the other people out there. And I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for being here and joining me and being part of this. I really hope that these episodes motivate you and excite you and help you along your journey. And if you're looking for another way to up level, and you're looking for another way to be accountable and stay on track and really dig into manifesting your dreams, I invite you to join my new monthly group, Dreams to Reality with Carrie Dahle. It's for the person who really wants to go from feeling lost and aimless to having clarity and then living in intention and really finding the tools to manifest everything that they're dreaming about. It has accountability, and I'll bring in special guests, and we will just dig in every month and also check in regularly and make sure that you are staying on track and that you are excited and that you are working on doing all that you can to allow the universe to bring you all that you deserve. And I'm excited for it. So if you want to check it out, it's Dreams to Reality. You can find it on the website thrivemindset.io and join us, because the ladies that are in it now, and it's not just for women, by the way, but the ladies that are in it now are just smashing it. So I'm so excited. I would love to have you join us. And until next time, I hope you find your joy, create your list, and embrace all that is around you. And remember, I believe in you, and you can manifest the life of your dreams.